But what I don't understand why is it so hard for me to meet somebody? I mean, I will be watching TV. I'll be watching like 2020 or Nightline or something, and they'll be doing a show on like the 500-pound man or the 2-ton woman. And it'll be like Chris Cuomo or Elizabeth Vargas, and they'll go over to the 2-ton woman's house to interview her about what she eats, about why she's such a big fatso, you know? And they'll be like Elizabeth Vargas, she'll go in, and the 2-ton woman is lying in her steel-enforced bed, and she's got diapers on because she can't move, she can't get up to go to the bathroom, and there's like a parachute tarp draped over her because they don't make clothes that big. And she's just lying there like, "Arr." And Elizabeth Vargas is like, what do you eat on a daily basis to be such a big fatso, you know? And the 2-ton woman will be like, oh, for breakfast I have 10 donuts and 10 pieces of bacon and 10 bowls of cereal, and for lunch I have 5 pizzas and 36 quarter-pounders that my husband picks me up from McDonald's. And it's always here that I have to pause and say, her husband? How in God's name does this woman have a husband? I can't find a guy who will buy me a Diet Dr. Pepper, and this monster along with all of her cookies has a husband driving around doing errands for her. I don't know what else to do. I give up. It takes a lot of time and money to look this mediocre. I'm okay, Cupid, and let me tell you, it is anything but okay. I mean, it should be called humiliating, terrifying Cupid. Or it should be called humiliating, terrifying, I'm going to meet this guy who may be an axe murderer, but maybe he's single and has a job, Cupid. That's what it should be called. Oh, and I got this email from my agent today, the worst kind of email you ever want to get. All it said was, are you comfortable in a bathing suit? Now what it really should say is, are you comfortable being mocked and humiliated for your body on national TV? Now I know nobody wants to see me in like a fisherman's net bikini on the cover of Sports Illustrated. I get it, okay? But if the price is right, then I am willing to be mocked and humiliated on national TV, okay? So I work in an office, and I'm supposed to be there all day doing stuff, you know? But sometimes I have to, go on auditions or go do errands or whatever. And there are only so many times I can be like, oh, my foot hurts, I gotta go to the podiatrist again, or like, oh, my back, I gotta go to the chiropractor, before my boss says no. Meanwhile, everybody who has kids, they're constantly just jumping up and running out like, I gotta go. Sally forgot her sweater and home, and I gotta take it to her school. Or Pablo's sick, I gotta take him to the hospital. And my boss is always like, go, 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 take your time. Scarlett, you finish these reports. Now, I don't know why I am being penalized because I don't have kids. So the next time I get a job, I am going to cut out pictures of kids from magazines, and I'm going to put them in frames all around my desk. But they are going to be the most effed up kids ever. I mean, one is going to be a boy in a bubble, one is going to have Lou Gehrig's disease, they're going to be conjoined twins with no arms and no legs. I'm going to get one of those handicap vans wheelchair pickup thing that comes out, and I'm going to come driving into work. Beep, beep, beep. And then when I want to go get my nails done at 2 in the afternoon, I can just jump up and say, I got to take Wishy and Wacky to their chemotherapy. How else can you say no to that, right? So I was getting ready to go out on this date the other night, and I looked at my eyelash curler, and I thought, really, at this point in the game, are curly eyelashes really going to make a difference? So I was watching TV the other night. I was again watching big fat people on TV because it's great. And there's this show on TLC called My 600-Pound Life. Has anybody seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's basically it follows people who are 600 pounds or thereabout, and shows like what they eat and what they're doing and what they're whatever. All of them are married though. Of course. I was watching this one. There was this one woman, and she was about 600 pounds, and she had these things called leg tumors. Now, I don't know if anybody's seen, also on TLC, the man with the 132-pound scrotum. Well, you can picture him and then take her and add his 132-pound scrotum to her, and there are her leg tumors. And she was just walking around with her leg scrotum tumors hanging out of her skirt, no problem. And I was watching it, I'm like, there's no way this woman's married. There's absolutely no way. There is no way. Cut to the next scene, she's lying there in her steel-enforced hospital bed, and her husband is massaging her leg tumors with a washcloth. I'm like, that's it. I totally give up. I start lying up my weight now, as opposed to lying down. I'm okay, Cupid. Instead of saying I'm curvy, I'm gonna start saying I'm morbidly obese, and then maybe I'll have a date on Valentine's Day this year. So that's my time. Thank you.